Handheld routers are a great choice for template or jig-based cutting. To steer the router, you'll need to use either a bearing or a guide bushing. They provide the flat surface your router needs to follow the template and ensure the spinning cutting bit stays a fixed distance away from the template or wood. This offset is important for consistent results in any project, but especially when it comes to interlocking joinery, where a repeatable fit is crucial. Since they're mounted on the bit shank, bearings can dramatically limit the range of board thickness, joint size, and the spacing of the pins and sockets. Guide bushings are mounted on the router base, allowing greater range for the cutting end of the bit and granting a wide range of board thicknesses, joint sizes, and spacing. Because they must maintain contact with the guide finger, bearing-guided bits have very limited vertical height adjustment. The fixed, continuous contact of a guide bushing against the guide finger allows the bit maximum vertical travel within the guide bushing. Lee does not recommend bearings for our joinery products because Lee guide bushings provide the best results. Lee manufactures 3 kinds of guide bushings: the standard C guide bushing, the patented VGS variable guide bushing system, and the patented E-bush elliptical guide bushing. Lee guide bushings are made to work specifically with the guide fingers on our innovative jigs and templates. The adjustable E-bush and VGS allow you to modify your joint fit by as little as 1/1000th of an inch. That's about 4 times thinner than this piece of paper. This gives you versatility and a precise, repeatable fit by allowing you to compensate for manufacturing tolerances in your tools and the properties of different types of wood. Here's why that's important. Compare a properly fit dovetail versus a 2/1000ths of an inch difference and a 4/1000ths of an inch difference. Lee's patented upgrades on the standard guide bushing can make all the difference in your joinery. Most Lee dovetail and box joint products will use an E-bush. There are 3 models of E-bush to accommodate different shank sizes, and the appropriate one is included with your Lee jig, template, or bit set. The elliptical barrel of the E-bush can be rotated to increase or decrease the effective outside barrel diameter, which slightly adjusts the offset and changes the amount of wood removed when you route. Half an increment equals 1/1000th of an inch adjustment. A lower number makes the barrel of the E-bush smaller and allows the removal of more wood, creating a looser joint. And a higher number makes the E-bush barrel bigger and leaves more wood, resulting in a tighter joint. On Lee D-Series and Super Jigs, elliptical fit adjustments are only used for box joints. The E-bush is always set to 10 for through and half-blind dovetails on these jigs. The C guide bushings, the 711C for 8mm shanks and the 716C for half-inch shanks, are an alternative to the E-bush for the D-Series and Super Jigs. They are standard circular guide bushings that work in conjunction with the unique Lee guide finger assembly to produce repeatable results. Whether you use an E-bush or C bushings, fit adjustments for through dovetails on the D-Series and Super Jigs are made using the scale blocks on the jig. For half-blind dovetails, adjust the router bit height. The VGS variable guide bushing system is made specifically for Lee Isolock templates. Lee's distinctive Isolock templates have varied curved surfaces, and the elliptical shape of the E-bush won't work on them. The tapered barrel VGS features adjustable 3-piece construction. Turning the flange raises or lowers the tapered barrel, changing its effective outside diameter, and removing more or less wood. Lower the barrel for a tighter fit, raise it for a looser fit. All Lee guide bushings are built around the decades-old threading standard of 1 3/8 inches. But the router industry is not standardized, so you may require an adapter for your router to accept the guide bushing. Lee manufactures and sells several adapters, so please check the guide bushing adapter selector on our website to see which one is right for your router. For more info on Lee guide bushings, please visit leetools.com.